Go to factor75.com or use the link below and use my code popcorninbed50 for 50% off your first Factor box. That's popcorninbed50 for 50% off your first Factor box. Okay, let's boldly go where no man has gone before.
She's a really good narrator.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Popcorn in Bed.
Hey Phoenix, let's try a little flight.
Here. We're continuing Star Trek Wrath of Khan.
Hey you!
I had a feeling
Phoenix, hey you! Hey you, Phoenix, hey you!
I had to watch Space Seed in the original series episodes.
Yes,
and here
Space Seed.
The Wrath of Khan. Remember,
this movie
the
comes
good
from Space
Sir
Seed.
Kirk was like, I'm not going to
TOS,
punish you for trying to kill all of us and take over my ship.
Series.
I'm just going to send you to an uninhabited...
Interstellar and Generations, good too.
Not uninhabited... Or was it uninhabited? I got the impression that it was uncivilized. So, I think it's gonna come back to haunt him. Bite him in the butt, if you will. I watched the first Star Trek movie like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, so it's been a while. But I liked it more than I expected to, and I think more than a lot of you expected me to. And then people love this one, so I'm kind of pumped. I think I like Star Trek now, which... If you would have told me 5 years ago that I would have been into a Star Trek movie, not have believed you. But here we are, here we go.
You never know.
These guys are getting old, and there's a lot more movies, so
People adapt.
I'm confused how they're gonna pull this off, but here we go. Okay, remember if you want to join my Patreon and vote on the polls, have a lot to say on what I watch next.
You sure like that
Don't
ribbon,
forget to
don't
like
you?
this video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. All right, let's watch Star Trek.
Come on, get some UV. Get some UV. I watched this in 1982.
Something I didn't really notice on my first watch.
I was 18 years old at the theater.
The premiere on YouTube, I realized how fantastic the music was in that first movie. Like, it's very good. Like, it makes you
He's dead. He died at 35 or something.
Run to a finish line, but then go back and help someone who fell, and then both go together.
Ricardo Montalban from Mexico City, very talented guy.
Hydra, Section 14. Project parabolic course to avoid
Kirstie Alley.
Captain. Captain, I'm getting something on the distress channel. On speakers.
We have struck a gravitic mine.
Martin Luther King talked
The
to
duck looks good.
Michelle Nichols about maintaining her role, and she was a role model
In neutral zone.
She looks familiar
for
to me. Was she
African
the host of
American.
something like a game show?
Damn.
Oh, she's Vulcan.
Plot and intercept course.
Estimating 2 minutes to intercept.
We are now in violation of treaty, Captain.
I'm ready to beam survivors aboard.
I've lost their signal.
Who is this new captain?
Battle stations. Activate shields. Inform the Klingons we are on a rescue mission.
They're jamming all the frequencies.
Evasive action. Engage auxiliary power. Prepare to return fire.
Is this a dream? Doctor?
Fire all phasers.
No power to the weapons, Captain.
I'm so confused about these torpedoes. They blow up the computers?
Activate escape pods. Send out the log buoy. All hands abandon ship. Any suggestions, Admiral?
Prayer, Mr. Sapping. The Klingons don't take prisoners.
Lights.
Captain?
They were all acting?
Permission to speak candidly, sir.
Yeah.
Granted.
I don't believe this was a fair test of my
Good
command
actors.
ability. There was no way to win.
A no-win situation is a possibility every commander may face.
All
How
for
we deal with
effect.
death is at least as important as how we deal
Some
with
people
life.
don't
Well,
understand
that thought
me
did not
either.
occur to me.
Well, now you have something new to think about. Carry on.
So, he's a professor?
I just want to make a point. It's all
They
for
destroyed
effect.
the simulator room and you with it.
Kobayashi Maru's scenario frequently wreaks havoc with students and equipment. You took the test 3 times yourself.
Oh, by the way, thank you for this.
I know of your fondness for antiques.
I like the
Yeah,
mock
me too.
necks.
It's the worst of time.
They're cute.
Message, Spock?
None that I'm conscious of, except, of course, happy birthday.
Where are you off to now?
The Enterprise. I must check in
It
before
was
your
the best
inspection.
of times, it was the worst of times. I want to study
Why,
that.
bless me, Doctor. What beams you into this neck of the
Beware Romulans bearing gifts. Happy birthday, Jim.
Thanks. Bones, you know this is illegal.
I only use it for medicinal purposes.
Romulan
Now, don't be
ale.
afraid.
2283.
Yeah, well, it takes this stuff a while to ferment.
Bones.
This is charming. Cheers.
I'll say.
300 years in
Say
the
thank you.
future.
Thank you. Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you? Other people have birthdays. Why are we treating yours like a funeral?
Bones, I don't want to be like you.
What the hell do you want?
This just got sad.
This is not about age. It's about you flying a computer console when you want to be out there hopping galaxies. You're hiding.
Who am I hiding from?
From yourself, Admiral. I'm your doctor, and I'm your friend. Get back your command.
Yep.
Before you really do grow old.
Let's go planet hop, Jim. Come on, they're not that old. I know I said in the intro they're
Right.
getting old, but
I just turned
still want him as my
61 and everybody
captain.
tells me I don't look my age.
For a lifeless planet to satisfy the requirement of a test site for the Genesis experiment.
You're never too old to
Flux reading on one dyno scanner. Could be a particle
delve
of
into a
trionic
new
matter caught in the matrix.
Get on the cockpit, the doctor.
way of
Marcus.
thinking.
Listen, maybe it's something we can transplant.
There's always
No,
alternatives.
but she'll say.
Something you can transplant.
Keep all
It may
options
only be a
open, I
particle of
say.
preanimate matter.
Then again, it may not. You boys
His
have to be
ex-wife.
clear on this. There can't be so much as a micro or the show's off.
We're looking for a lifeless planet to test.
We are dealing with something that could be perverted into a dreadful weapon. Remember that overgrown Boy Scout you used to hang around with?
Jim Kirk was many things, but he was never a Boy Scout.
Is that
Oh, I wish my ex talked more positively.
Are you sure these are the correct coordinates? There's nothing.
I watched this in 1982.
There must be broken.
is the tricorder saying there's
I
life?
might have a son out there. Me and my dad weren't even sure. Well, what's 2025 minus
Where's the rest of the show?
1983? My son would be Botany Bay.
We got to get out of here now.
I've been to Tahiti. I've been to Bly Waters. Was that mutiny? Was Botany Bay a mutiny? I don't know. Alright, skip. Oh. Alright. Couple more seconds and I can skip.
Around here, it's not a patio. It's patio.
Poor Jen.
I love those chairs.
46. My
The
God.
places where people live in northern Canada were not picked by accident.
Next. Okay. Okay, we're back.
Would the world be without fire?
That's freaky. Botany Bay.
Captain
Botany Bay. I want to learn about that.
Botany Bay was the name of the con
Give him
ship.
a little more time.
Yeah. Con.
I don't know you, but you, I never forget the face. Chekhov. Chekhov, who is this man?
A product of late 20th century genetic engineering.
What do you want with us? Sir, I demand to be... You are in a position to demand nothing, sir. I, on the other hand, am in a position...
He's not a Borg or a cyborg.
What you see
He's
is all that remains of the ship's company of crew.
a man that's flown into the future
Years ago.
15 years,
with
okay.
his
These
crew.
people had sworn to live and die at my command 200 years before you were born. He never told you the tale. Never told you how the Enterprise picked up the Botany Bay, lost in space from the year 1996. I've never even met Admiral
Lost
Kirk.
in space.
Admiral.
Never told you how Admiral Kirk
Admiral.
sent 70 of us into exile on this barren sand heap.
You chose that.
You lie! In City Alpha 5 there was life, a fair chance.
This is SETI Alpha 5? SETI City Alpha 6 exploded 6 months after we were left here. The shock shifted the orbit of this planet and everything was laid waste. Admiral Kirk never bothered to check our progress. It's only the fact of my genetically engineered
Yeah, I can relate.
that allows us to survive. 200 years ago, I was a prince with power over millions.
You repaid his hospitality
I can
by trying
relate.
to steal his ship and murder him.
You
Things
didn't
change.
expect to find me. You thought this was City Alpha 6.
Yep.
Why are you here? Why?
Old man still got it. Silver fox.
Yep, he does.
Pony.
Allow me to introduce you to
So do I.
5 sole remaining life form.
Sorry, what?
I killed 20 of my people, including my beloved wife.
Oh yeah. What's her face? The historian that was hot for him.
And not instantly, to be sure.
MacGyver's.
What you doing there?
You see, they're young.
He died from one of them
and wrap themselves
children
around
of this
cerebral
creature.
cortex. This has the effect of rendering the victim extremely susceptible.
What?
Later, as they grow, follows madness.
Captain Kirk was only doing his duty.
Oh gosh, no.
I had one earache in my life. It hurt like hell.
Check off.
Tell me where I may find James Kirk.
Enterprise to Admiral Kirk's shuttle. You're cleared for docking.
Prepare for docking.
We're gonna do
Now
another
I gotta wear
Enterprise
readers too.
slow-mo fashion show. Here we go.
James T. Kirk. I am James L.
I think you know my training crew.
Yes, we've been through death and life together. Mr. Scott, you're all spaced off. You're well.
Vrieg Wiegman Otlam.
Ishvengi, call me.
Winga Swami Buffett Savikam.
So, who wrote this? Oh, Star Trek? Roddengarden? Did he like Tolkien and invented his own Vulcan language? Like Elvish?
Are your cadets capable of handling a minor training cruise? Give the word, Admiral.
What about the rest of the inspection?
Enterprise is clear for departure. Admiral on the bridge.
Yeah, he is. Here's my question. Those worms that went in those guys' ears, are they able to be extracted before they grow and cause madness and death? I really want Chekhov to be okay.
Have you ever piloted a starship out of space, Doc?
Never, sir.
Who is she?
Take her out, Mr. Savick.
Kirstie
Did she
Alley.
call her Mister?
For everything, there is a first time, Lieutenant.
But she's not actually piloting it, right? She's just giving the orders.
Mr. Zulu, you may indulge yourself.
Indulge yourself. Meanwhile,
I don't think there's another piece of information we could squeeze into the memory banks.
Copy coming in on hyperchannel. It's the Starship Reliant.
On the screen, please, General.
This is Reliant calling Regular 1.
Commander, we are receiving. This is Regular 1. Go ahead.
They're en route to you and should be there in 3 days.
En route? Why? We weren't expecting you for another 3 months.
He's
CT
being
Alpha 6
controlled
says
by
checked
another
out.
creature.
I don't understand why you're coming.
We have received new orders.
can
On
relate.
our arrival at Regular 1, all materials of Project Genesis will be transferred to this ship for immediate testing on CT Alpha 6.
Who in the hell do they think they are? Please be quiet. This is completely irregular.
I have my orders.
Sit down, Mother.
Who gave the order?
Admiral James T. Kirk.
I knew it. All along the military wanted to get their
Is
hands on this.
completely.
He doesn't even know he's his father yet.
Doctor, Admiral Kirk's orders are confirmed.
I could have a son out there and I don't even know.
Attempt to contact Admiral Kirk and
Me and my dad were
Lieutenant, are you wearing your
never
hair
sure.
differently?
It's still regulation, Admiral. May I speak, sir?
You're bothered by your performance on the Kobayashi Maru.
I failed to resolve the situation.
There's no correct resolution. It's a test of character.
May I ask how you dealt with the test?
You may ask.
My son
That's a
would
little
be
joke. Who's been holding up the damn
42
elevator?
years old.
Thank you, sir.
My son would be 42 years old.
Why are you taking Genesis away from us?
Taking Genesis.
Nobody told me
Who is taking
anything.
Genesis?
I can see it. I can't hear. Did you give the order?
What order? Who's taking Genesis?
Please help us, Jim. I'll not let them have
Lies.
Genesis. On whose authority can you do
The
this?
lies I've heard in my life.
Jammed at the source
unfathomable.
This has to be some sort of mistake.
And one thing people say about me is Jim never lies. And I don't.
Has kept the peace for 100
Why
years. I
bother?
and will not subscribe to your interpretation of this event.
You may be right, Doctor.
But others have profited by it.
Can we just call him back?
Just look at the
Jail with
news
source.
lately.
Something may be wrong in Regular One. We've been ordered to investigate.
Regular.
Memory serves. Regular One is a scientific research laboratory.
I told Starfleet.
Well, Phoenix, at least I've made it to 2025 and just a little bit of arthritis, that's about it.
Each according to his gifts, of course.
Right. Hey, you.
No, that won't be
Yeah, you're talking.
Just get me to Regular One.
You're talking now.
On actual duty, it is clear that the senior officer on board must assume command. You proceed from a false assumption. I am a Vulcan. I have no ego to bruise.
Yeah.
Why be so bold? It was a mistake.
You either go with your heart or you go with your
Commanding the
brain.
starship is your first best destiny.
I'm more like
Anything else
Spock.
is a waste of material.
Such philosophers.
I prefer to go with my brain.
Stop energizing. Stop energizing. The bell's
So many people have been
By
hurt.
order of Starfleet Command, as of now, 1800.
So many people have been hurt
Vessel, plot a new course for Space Laboratory Regular One. Course
by relying on their heart.
Engage
Right, Jen?
Are we gonna beat?
I'm going to have to
My
ask you to go a
God.
little bit sooner.
When I was 17 at the lake, everything was
Yeah,
easier.
it's a spaceship, but what's the one?
That was
with
just
Khan on
yesterday.
it?
Defeated the plans of Admiral Kirk. You do not need to defeat him again.
Or-
Asks me, and I shall have him. I'll chase him round.
And I
the
found a
moons
few of these
Nibiru
programs.
and round the
They're actually
entire
quite intellectual.
maelstrom
I like
and
'em.
round perdition's flames before I give him up.
He holds a grudge.
No shit. I don't. Other people
It
do.
might help my analysis if I knew what Genesis was.
Computer, request security procedure and access to Project Genesis summary.
Identified for retina scan.
Genesis. The first chapter of the Bible.
Security scan approved.
Summary, please.
I love when they do this in movies.
A proposal to the Federation.
Carol Marcus.
What exactly
Yes,
is
his
Genesis?
ex-wife.
Genesis is life from lifelessness. It is a process whereby molecular structure is reorganized
Yeah,
at the
I
subatomic
gave
level
life
into life-generating matter of
to
equal
two adorable
mass.
daughters.
Stage 1 of our experiments was conducted in the laboratory.
Who
Stage
don't
2 of the series will be attempted in a lifeless underground. Stage 3 will involve the process on a planetary scale. It is our intention to
don't have all
introduce
the
a
answers.
Genesis device
They
into a
do.
pre-selected area of a lifeless space body, instantaneously causing what we call the Genesis effect. Matter is reorganized with
Oh,
life-generating
if I only
results.
could do that. Rearrange
Humans?
matter. Or what matters.
Nothing?
Instead of a dead moon,
Yep.
a living, breathing planet capable of sustaining whatever life forms we see fit to deposit.
Oh, never mind. They're making a lifeless planet lifeable.
What if this thing we use where life already exists?
It would destroy such life.
Sensors
In
indicate
favor of
vessel
its
in our
new
area.
matrix.
Closing fast.
What do you make of her?
One of ours, Admiral.
Oh man, they're all gonna freak out when they see him.
Requesting communications.
Oh, yeah.
Let them eat static. Do you know the Klingon proverb that tells us revenge is a dish that is best served cold?
That's a Klingon proverb?
That's
Very cold in space.
I'm a little scared of him.
They still haven't raised their shields.
Raise ours.
It's very
There's no
cold
Going up.
in Canada
He's not gonna
in
destroy
the
her
summer
without
with our
knowing that
polar
it's
bears
him.
and igloos. Funny how people think about it.
I just.
Trying to.
There's no way. There's no way he would destroy them without showing him he was destroying them. Like, I own you, I will. Oh boy.
Well, here we go, Chernobyl all over again.
They knew exactly where to hit us. They cannot escape on auxiliary power.
Zulu, divert all power to phasers.
Too late.
Hang on! I can have auxiliary power in a few minutes. We don't have a few minutes. Can you give me phaser power? A few shots, sir.
Not enough against their shields.
William Shatner, he studied in Stratford, in Ontario.
He wishes to discuss
I've been
terms of
there.
our
I went to
surrender.
Stratford Junior High.
Do it. Oh, we still have time.
Great Canadian
He's gonna
actor.
show his face.
And as a Canadian, he's got a good sense of humor. That's what's made him live to be 90.
I cannot help
but we touch. What is the meaning of this attack? Where is the crew of the Reliant?
What a life he's
Surely
had.
I mean, I mean to avenge myself upon you, Admiral. I deprived your ship of power, and when I swing around, I mean to deprive you of your life. Because I wanted you to know first who it was who had beaten you.
You had to have him know.
I'll have myself beamed aboard. Spare my crew.
I make you a counter-proposal. I'll agree to your terms if, in addition to yourself, you hand over to me all data and material regarding the project called Genesis.
Genesis? What's that?
Don't insult my intelligence. I give you...
Yeah, exactly. Don't insult my
He
intelligence.
doesn't have Genesis.
Keep nodding as though I'm still giving orders. Punch up the data charts of the Reliance command console.
45 seconds.
The prefix code. It's all we've got.
What?
Admiral.
We're finding it. We gotta give us time. The bridge is smashed. The computer's inoperative.
Time is a luxury you don't have, Admiral.
You like it there, don't you?
You learn why things work.
Yeah, you got a bird's eye view.
His own combination code for
I'm not afraid of birds. My grandmother, my mother, and my sister all afraid of birds. Why? I don't understand. I jump out of airplanes.
He would have you know.
How do we know you'll keep your word?
Oh, I've given you no word to keep, Admiral. In my judgment, you simply have no alternative.
Stand by to receive our transmission.
I'm ready to go solo now.
Time's up.
Here it
That
comes.
scares the shit out of me.
Sir.
I don't even know if I have the money to do that anymore.
We can't fire, sir. Why can't you? Damage the photon control and the warp drive. We must withdraw. No!
Never withdraw.
So many I've extracted.
Never give up.
The hemoglobin
Sir, you did it.
from my
I did
veins.
nothing. They coupled my bridges down. Mr. Sadek, you go right on quoting
Most of my decisions in life have been based on what others wanted, and I complied.
Who's that?
No more.
Use the word.
No more.
The word is given.
I sacrificed much for what others wanted. Now,
He died?
I do what's best for me.
Oh my gosh.
Engine room reports
Scotty's
auxiliary
nephew.
power restored.
Yeah, I wonder where my godfather is. He's
Best speed to regular one. Kirk.
not doing well. He's been paralyzed for 30 years, but I don't know what's going on. Family, it's a big question.
What do you make of
What's
that planet
family?
beyond?
I used to have a family.
It consists of various...
I used to have a very, very large extended family. Now they're gone. And all I got is you.
Mr. Scott, you have enough power for transporters. I'm going down there.
Hey you, you said it.
General Order 15.
You're saying it better
No
now.
flag officers
Hey
shall
you.
beam into a hazardous area
Say it
without
again.
armed escorts.
Hey you. Hey you. Say it again. Hey you.
Mr. Spock, the ship is yours.
Hey
Be
you.
careful.
We will.
You're the star attraction in my neighborhood.
Their little feud, so funny to me.
Okay. I got it.
Indeterminate life signs.
I have a very good long-term memory.
I'm loving the outfits this movie.
And
They look like the Canadian Olympic team.
I can go back in time in my head, and I can go back to 1982 right now and be there. But ask me what I had for dinner yesterday, and I couldn't tell
Give
you.
up Genesis. Oh my gosh!
Well, rigor hasn't set in. This didn't happen too long ago, Jim.
Oh my gosh!
People are ruthless.
Oh my God.
Chekhov.
Oh, sir, it was Khan.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Made us say
Con
lies.
artist.
He thought he controlled us, but he did not. Captain was strong.
I think a lot of us have met a con artist.
You couldn't find them. Even the data banks were empty. He tortured those people, but none of them would tell him anything. He was wild.
How have you done all this?
Their throats. He wanted to tear the place apart. He had to get back to Reliant in time to blow you to bits.
Where's Reliance crew?
Maroon
You
on
weren't.
SETI Alpha 5. He blames you for the death of
You were your own worst enemy. You destroyed yourself.
These coordinates are deep inside Regular.
I miss
a
you,
planetoid we
Jen.
know to be lifeless.
Wait, what?
The situation is grave, Admiral.
You weren't a con artist.
For 6 days.
You just didn't know how to handle
Meaning you
emotions.
can't even beam us back?
Well,
At present.
If you don't hear from us
I
within 1 hour,
refuse to
your
let
orders are to
anybody
restore what power you
control
can.
my
Take the Enterprise to the
emotions.
nearest starbase and alert Starfleet Command as soon as you're out of
And I
Gemini.
go with logic.
Uhura, if you
Logic
don't
all
hear
the
from
way.
us, there won't be anybody behind. Kirk.
There you will be
Where are we
safe.
going? Where they went. Suppose they went nowhere. Then this will be your big chance to get away from it all.
And humor. I got my mom's sense of humor still.
I'm a little confused.
Genesis, I presume.
Yeah, you gotta watch this a couple times to get it all.
Lasers down!
Oh, I thought all these people were dead.
Where's Dr. Marcus? I'm Dr. Marcus.
There's his ex-wife and he's punching his son.
Please,
I can relate.
move.
Sorry.
Your Excellency, have you been
And
listening?
they're just pawns.
I have indeed,
Oh
Captain.
my gosh.
Son of a...
It's the brain slugs?
What's the delay?
All is well, sir. You have the coordinates to beam up Genesis.
First things first. Kill Anu Karak.
Sir, it is difficult. I tried to obey, but
Kill him.
The creatures! No!
Well, he died quickly at least.
Bones, do something!
God's sakes. You're gonna have to do your own dirty work now. Do you hear me?
Ha ha ha.
You managed to kill just about
Touche.
everyone else, but like a poor marksman, keep missing the target.
Ha ha.
Perhaps I no longer need to try.
No!
Well, Khan had the upper hand. He had the power.
You're going to kill me, Khan. You're going to have to come down here. You're going to have to come down here. I've done far worse than kill you. I
Yeah.
hurt you. And I wish to go on hurting you. Marooned for all eternity.
And some of the people that have hurt me
Buried alive.
are merely hurting themselves. I got no thoughts of revenge or anger for decades.
So are we, it looks like.
You're scientists, come on!
There's food in
And
the Genesis cave, enough to
the
last
power
a
of forgiveness.
lifetime.
We thought this was Genesis.
Lord, forgive them, for they know
It
not
took
what
the
they do.
Starfleet Corps of Engineers 10 months in space.
Why did you
to tunnel
divorce
all this.
Captain Kirk?
We did in there, we did in a day. Why don't you show Dr. McCoy and the lieutenant our idea of food?
I did what you wanted. I stayed away.
Yeah, me too.
You asked me that. Were we together?
It's his son.
See, I always do what everybody
And I had
says.
mine, and I wanted him in mine, not chasing through the universe with his
Selfish.
Oh,
He's a lot like you in many ways.
Please tell me what you're feeling.
There's a man out there I haven't seen in 15 years.
Disempowered.
You show me a son, I'd be happy to help him. My son. My life that could have been. It must
Yeah.
What am I feeling?
And this got me thinking. I saw this in 1982.
oh.
And then in
okay.
83,
Let me show you something that'll make you feel young as when the world was new.
my son might have been born. It still hasn't been
They
disproven.
made a sustainable planet underground.
He's 42.
You did all this in a
Wow.
day.
The Matrix formed in a day. The life forms grew later.
Oh yeah, you women can cook, that's for
Can
sure.
I cook or can't I?
May I ask you a question?
So can I.
Maru, sir, on the test, sir. Will you tell me what you did? I would really like to know.
You are looking at the only Starfleet cadet who ever beat the no-win scenario.
I reprogrammed the simulation so it was possible to rescue the ship. You cheated. I changed the conditions of the test. Got a commendation for original thinking. I don't like to lose.
Then you never faced that situation.
I don't believe in the no-win scenario. Kirk
Me
Spock.
neither.
It's 2 hours. Are you ready?
Right on schedule, Admiral. Just give us your coordinates and we'll beam you aboard.
He's got a plan.
Excuse me?
I don't like to lose. Regulation 46A. Transmissions are being monitored during battle.
No uncoded messages on an open channel. You lied.
I exaggerated.
Hours instead of days.
I exaggerated.
Oh my.
What is working on?
Not much, Admiral. We have partial...
You could have told the people he was with.
We can do in 2 hours.
They thought they were dead forever, and he's just like, hey Spock, beam us up.
She can still outrun us.
What a surprise.
There is the Mutara Nebula, 153 Mark IV.
Got it. Let me get inside.
Sauce for the goose.
Like a Christmas tree, so don't give me too many bumps.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There she is.
We're about to battleship.
Estimating nebula penetration in 2.2 minutes.
Battleship. A1, miss. B7, hit. That was a fun game.
We'll lose them. Explain it to them.
Oh, alright. Just a few seconds here.
We just don't want us going in there.
1 minute to nebula perimeter.
Can't follow them into the nebula, sir. Our shields would be useless.
They are reducing speed.
Uhura, patch me up.
Oh.
You're on, Admiral.
He's gonna be so mad when he sees he's on the ship.
We tried it once your way, Khan. Are you game for a rematch? I'm laughing at the superior intellect.
Ooh.
That's a deep cut for him.
Full impulse power.
You have Genesis. You can have whatever you... Full power!
We are now
Moby
entering the
Dick.
Mutara Nebula.
Raise the shield.
Can't.
Is that good, sir? Not functional. I'm reducing speed.
Your revenge has blinded you, Khan.
That's right.
So now they can't see each other and they're both just floating around in here. But why did the Enterprise egg him on to follow him in?
Target, sir. Basilon, inoperative, sir. Best guess, Mr. Suit. Fire when ready.
Best guess.
Uh-oh.
Z minus 1,000 meters.
But Genesis is on board. Does that mean if we destroy it, we're gonna destroy Genesis?
Good question.
No!
I've got to take the mains off the line. It's radiation. Yours is superior.
What?
This is a close fight.
Could you use another hand? Man the weapons console, Mr. Chekhov. Sporadic
I
energy
played
reading.
ping pong with seniors this week and billiards. Man, those were close games.
Indicates two-dimensional thinking.
We bend the rules. We think outside of the box. We're the only person
Right.
to ever beat the test.
Yeah, you gotta think outside of the box sometimes. Nothing else has worked.
Torpedoes ready, sir. Fire.
Spectacular graphics here for
Be
1982.
there. He's always the
This
only
is
one
before
left.
CGI.
Commander alive. Prepare to be boarded.
Aye, sir.
What?
I know how it's done. Some people don't even understand what animation is. Well, where were you when this was being filmed? I said it wasn't being filmed. You take a few frames and you back away.
What?
Some people just don't understand.
Is that Genesis? Is this gonna overtake?
Yeah,
Scanning an energy
he's
source
committed
on
to
Alliance.
self-detonation.
It's the Genesis wave. They're on a build-up to detonation.
I can't believe Merrick Buttrick died in his 30s. He had some kind of rare disease or something.
In 3 minutes and we're all dead.
Your response.
You never know, like Nana said. You never know.
Because
Some people live to
it
be in their
will destroy the
90s.
life and form of to make the new Matrix.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
Oh, this is cool.
Tolerate the radiation.
As you are so fond of
Watch
observing,
this.
Doctor, I am not human.
You're not going in there.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind?
What is Mr. Scott's
Yeah, I
condition?
came from Vulcan, and my dad came from Vulcan,
Sorry,
Alberta.
Doctor, I have no time to discuss this logically. Remember,
Remember what? He's gonna go try to
He's
fix it.
sacrificing himself for the needs of the many.
What? That's radiation? Oh, he's just putting his hands Oh boy.
Oh, he's gone.
What is he's putting his hand in it?
Well, whatever it takes to save the crew of the Enterprise.
4,000 kilometers. Sorry to make it early.
How far do you have to be away?
And he's not done yet.
You can.
Right till the end.
Sir, the mains are back online.
You go through.
Oh, they always cut it so quick. Yeah,
Come on, come on.
here comes the blast wave.
Come on. Did Khan get to see that? You did it.
My God, Carol, look at it.
Yeah, my God, Carol, look at David when he was born.
I think you.
Wait till you see the next movie, what happens to David.
Oh, Spock.
No! You'll flood the whole compartment.
He's dead already.
They were the best of friends.
No! No!
Spock!
Spock dies? I will. What?
Yes, he does.
Out of danger.
Yes.
But he returns.
Breathe.
That's why I named you Phoenix. Phoenix, the bird that rises from the ashes.
I never took
Good name, I've been told
till now.
by several.
What do you think? My solution. Spock.
That's the human side of him. Humor.
No!
Oh, shall we? Your friend.
Yep.
Live long and prosper.
They've been on so many adventures together.
Yeah.
I liked the one where they time traveled and they were buddies and he wore a toque.
Huh.
I don't accept this.
Well, he was half human and half Vulcan.
Here today to pay final
I was half
respects
emotional
to our
and half
dead.
logistical.
Oh,
And yet it should be
Spock,
known
Ah.
that in the midst of our sorrow, this death takes place.
I guess
in the
I'm
shadow,
still that way.
The sunrise of a new world.
I'm a
world that our
50-50
beloved
boy.
comrade gave his life to protect and nourish. He did not feel this sacrifice of vain, and we will not debate his profound wisdom at these proceedings. Of my friend, I can only say this. Of all the souls I have encountered, his was the most human. Others?
Look back, guys.
Great acting, William Shatner. Studied at Stratford in Ontario, along with
I played the bagpipes at my
Patrick
grandparents'
Stewart,
funerals.
Jean-Luc Picard.
Isn't there a
Two
Vulcan when you come
Canadians,
back to
Star
life?
Trek captains. Who could imagine?
I don't mean to intrude.
Oh yeah. Here comes the truth.
On the bridge.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Finally, here comes the truth.
Lieutenant Savick was right. You never have faced death.
No, not like this. I haven't faced death. Tricked my way out of death. And patted myself on the back for my ingenuity.
Yeah, me too.
You knew enough to tell Savick that how he faced death is at least as important as how he faced life.
Just words.
But good words, that's where ideas begin. Maybe
Yes,
you should
good
listen to
words
me. was
that I
wrong
learned
about
from
you.
my own
I'm
mother.
sorry.
Is that what you came here to say?
Mainly.
Did she tell
And
him?
also that I'm proud, very proud, to be your son.
What is happening?
Captain's log, stardate 8141.6. Starship Enterprise departing for SETI Alpha 5 to pick up the crew of USS Reliant. All is well. And yet I can't help wondering about the friend I leave behind. There are always possibilities, Spock said. And if
Yes.
Genesis is indeed life from death, I must return to this place again.
He's really not dead, as long as we remember it.
That's right.
It's a far, far better thing I do than I have ever done before. Far better resting place I go to than I've ever known.
Was that a bomb?
Something Spock was trying to tell me. My birthday.
You okay, Jim? How do you feel?
Yeah.
I feel young.
Me too. I'm Jim too.
He's gonna come back to life.
Look at this.
He's gonna
There's
come back
always
to life. Because
possibilities.
it's not Star Trek without Spock. He's always so stoic on
And
the
my
outside,
daughters
but on the inside, he's
1
just
year ago told me
such a good
they praise
gushing
my
friend.
adaptability skills.
The Starship Enterprise. Your
ongoing
good to
mission
know they
to explore
see me in a positive vein
to seek out
once
new
a year
life
anyways.
forms and new civilizations to boldly go where no man has gone before.
You guys, Genesis is going to bring Spock back to life on that new planet. I literally am like replaying memories of him in my mind. Like a sad
Not
montage
Genesis,
in my head of him.
The
What
Search
the
for
heck?
Spock, Star
Okay,
Trek
that
3.
one definitely did have
Genesis
more action.
was number
like
6.
full-on
and that was
torturous
good too.
deaths. Like that got way darker than the first one. Khan is mad. I just feel like they're really good at
Yeah,
these
but you need a
characters.
villain in movies
Like,
to
I
make
feel
them
like
interesting,
I know
right?
them and their little quirks, and I really haven't watched
Cinematography.
very much Star Trek. Dare I say they do that better than Star Wars? I said what I said.
It's a lot harder to play a
I really
villain.
did. Kirk forever. And Spock's gonna be fine. Bones, always the voice of heart. Spock, the voice of logic. Kirk in
Right.
the middle. We need the
Right.
trio back together. Guys, is there really another
Yeah.
movie without Spock? He's just
Yeah, I'm
like a
kind of in the
comfort to
middle,
me
like
on the ship.
Kirk.
You know? Man, that was sad. He
I'm not
didn't even hesitate.
James
he
T.
didn't
Kirk.
hesitate to stick his head in radiation pool to
James
save
L.
everybody. Dare I also say, can't wait to watch the next one. Okay, to Spock.
Oh, she's addicted now.
Live long and prosper, my friend. Genesis is bringing you back. Right?
With a little-
Oh, how bad do I want to Google if he comes back? I'm not going to. Don't tell me. Okay, love you all. Thanks for watching along with me.
You're great. Great narration. You remind me of my daughter.